Boyfriend, 26, was supposed to watch me with a girl. He turned it into a 3_some against my wishes. A few days ago on Sunday we had planned a thing with his friends so he could watch me with her. It's been a fantasy of his and I was into it. I say friend in apostrophes because at first when he told me she might be a good choice, he said she was an old co-worker. A little later when I was asking about her, he said he worked with her brother. Then he confessed later on that he didn't work with her brother, and that he actually met her off Tinder but nothing happened between them. Then he confessed they did actually have S_X. This all happened on the way to meet her. We met for drinks. He said we should just turn around but I didn't want to be the one to stop it so I said we can still go. We met up for drinks and things were cool so we went back to his apartment and stuff started happening. Before I knew it he had joined in and was doing stuff with her. Stuff I talked about beforehand and told him I would not be comfortable with him doing. We had ground rules. We laid them out beforehand. It was just supposed to be me and her. He was not supposed to get involved. His excuse for everything is that he was drunk and caught up in the moment. I don't know what to do. I've literally been making myself sick thinking about this for the past 2 days. I can't stop seeing him fucking her. I didn't feel comfortable telling him he couldn't do that in the moment, but he knew I didn't want him to. Is this my fault? Am I stupid for staying? Besides this obviously, rolling eyes face, he's the nicest man I've ever dated. We've talked about getting married and having kids. We've never had any problems besides this. I really don't want to have to get back into dating all over again. Edit, to include some more information, he didn't cheat on me. They met before we started dating and they hooked up but it never went anywhere. Not that I can really believe anything he says. But yeah, I'm definitely not staying in this. Thank you to everyone who has responded already. Your words mean so much. Second edit, I'm in the process of breaking up right now. He keeps trying to talk me out of it. I'm also at work so all of this is really catching up to me. Thank you so much for everyone's kind words. I can't respond to you all but I think I've read every comment. Even the not so nice ones. Smile. Thanks again everyone. This really helped. I just really needed to hear that I'm dumb if I stay, haha. Reddit comments, how many boundaries does he need to break before you dump him? He lied about how he knew her. He lied about not previously sleeping with her. He lied about respecting your ground rules. He is not the nicest man you ever dated. He just has a pretty mask that just fell off. Go find someone who will actually respect you. This exactly, up. He has proven himself. He is not a good man. I'd be thankful that he showed you his true colors now rather than after getting married or having a kid. Don't let him fool you any longer. He is shameful. Yes. It makes you wonder exactly where he has told the truth. I'm sorry he hurt you, up, but I'm glad you found out before there was a marriage license or kids involved. Please take time to heal now. This exactly, up. He has proven himself. He is not a good man. I'd be thankful that he showed you his true colors now rather than after getting married or having a kid. Don't let him fool you any longer. He is shameful. Yes. It makes you wonder exactly where he has told the truth. I'm sorry he hurt you, up, but I'm glad you found out before there was a marriage license or kids involved. Please take time to heal now. I feel so used and manipulated. He keeps texting me non-stop apologizing. But, yay, I can't trust it. How could I trust it? I just don't know where to go from here. He knew exactly what he was doing. Everything about this was a setup. How do I know? Because he broke the clear defined boundaries you sort in place. When playing with others, especially this style, safety and boundaries are paramount. He will do it again. FYI. He did use you. To FK her again. He did manipulate you, so he can FK the other girl again. If he had an actual watching fantasy he would have watched and enjoyed it. Voyeurs love watching. They get off watching you be aroused. Not jumping in and making it a 3's9 me. You 100% got manipulated and used so he could bang someone. Love, you will never regain the trust and always be worrying about who he's with when he's not home, and worrying that he's lying to you. You'll also always have that image in your head of him having sex with her. Do you want to suffer all that pain and stress for the rest of your life? If you take him back, he'll know he can get away with anything and you'll take him back. He knew what he was doing and basically traumatized you while doing it and tried to play the I was drunk card. He purposely word vomited the truth in dribs and drabs and then unloaded it all that night hoping you'd be too into it to cancel it and then violated you again by crossing the one most important boundary, just me and her not you, and he decided he was so much more important than your comfort and your relationship. Good for you for leaving, Lovey. I am sorry that happened to you, heart. You'll find someone. I know dating is hard but anything worth it always has a bit of a struggle at some point, heart. Go in the opposite direction of wherever he is. You didn't do anything wrong except not listening to your instincts the first time, when he confessed all that crap and you still chose to go forward with the plan, but it's all pretty much his fault. He's a gross human being and you'll be way better with him out of your life. Block him and start focusing on your healing. Go in the opposite direction of wherever he is. You didn't do anything wrong except not listening to your instincts the first time, when he confessed all that crap and you still chose to go forward with the plan, but it's all pretty much his fault. He's a gross human being and you'll be way better with him out of your life. Block him and start focusing on your healing. He is a lying, manipulative boss who knew exactly what he was doing to you and didn't care about your boundaries. I'm glad to hear that you're leaving this person. Never tolerate someone bulldozing your boundaries like this, especially if they know you well enough to know that you can't/won't speak up in the moment. He knew you'd freeze and he leveraged that to make you watch him cheat on you, like the comment above, quite rightly, says. Leave him in the bin with the rats and the moldy lettuce. His Tinder bin troll can have him. He lied to you about who this chick was, then he betrays you by going against what you're uncomfortable with. Doesn't sound like such a great guy to me. Yay, I'm starting to realize that. Just disappointed I let this happen. I've been very blind apparently. Stop giving yourself grief for this and put the blame where it belongs, on him. He chose to lie, chose to manipulate, chose to cross boundaries, chose to not prioritize his GFS feelings. Aren't you glad you found out he's this person now, before having children and such? Reframe this into a blessing, BC it is. You deserve someone who will protect you and your best interests. He's clearly not capable of that. Good riddance. Yay, I'm turning blame on him. It's something I've been working on with my therapist, not being so hard on myself. We're gonna have a lot to talk about on Thursday.